I was out doing some chores, and thank goodness I came out because one of my goats, who's actually pregnant, really, really close to kidding, was actually stuck on her back. So that was a little scary, but I actually thought she was in labor, so I got excited. And then when I realized she was stuck on her back, I was like, I need to go save her because goats and cattle, if they get stuck on their back or their sides, they can actually die from that. So definitely don't want that happening, especially with the fact that she's pregnant. But I wanted to come outside. I was going to go to the greenhouse. It's pretty cold out, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to our, it's called a milk shed because this farm used to be a dairy farm, and this used to be the milk shed where the milkman would actually come pick up the milk. So the big cooler's right under here, but we use it basically as like a feed shed. We have like straps for pulling hay, a bunch of like stuff for electric fencing. So it's kind of just like a utility shed, but I'm just gonna film in here because I don't feel like walking all the way to the greenhouse and it's kind of cold. So every year I tend to try out new seed companies. My go-tos are usually M.I. Gardner. I also love Baker Creek seeds. I've also ordered from Burpee. And I've actually gotten some seed packs too from our local feed store. So I do like to try new seeds, new brands of seeds. Different companies do have different varieties of things. So that's why I like to try different things, because I'm getting different varieties to see what I like to grow. Mittens is gonna say hi. With that being said, I ordered from Haas. They are a seed company. They also, I believe, they do garden tools and some other stuff as well if you want to go on their website. So you can go on there and look, but they have tons of seeds. I was going to show you the ones that I ordered. I think I spent about $100. I actually wanted to bring my phone with me. My phone's on the thing. Okay, great. Well, I wanted to tell you a little bit about these seeds. I need my phone for that because one thing about these seeds is, like, I'll just show you one of the seed packs. It says what it is on the front. It says Haas. It tells you how many seeds, the maturity date, and then it tells you the variety. So this is a Contender bush bean. But a lot of the times on the back, it'll have a very short description of the seeds, like what's unique about that variety, or, just like kind of like some facts about it. They don't have that on their seed pack, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you that because I'm recording with my phone. These are affordable. They also do have a lot of seeds in a pack. A lot of the times you'll see a seed pack for $3.99, $4.99, but it has like 20-30 seeds in it. That's why I liked Haas Tools, was they do give you a lot in a pack of seeds, and you can choose. It goes up from 150. Like, you can get 200, 300 seeds on certain varieties, which I really like. So you can get bulk if you have a really big garden, or you want to buy enough seeds for like 2 growing seasons. The first one is the Contender bush bean, and one thing I do remember about this is it was a stringless green bean, and that's what caught my attention. I was like, I like that, it's stringless. So we are going to try these this year. The days to maturity is 55 days, which I think is pretty average for a bean, a bush bean. And that's another thing, these are bush beans, so they're not gonna trellis. I'm gonna do these 2 next just because they actually put them in like a little foam pouch. Just the tomatoes though. So I got a Tachi tomato. There's 50 seeds in here, and these are 75 days to maturity. I do remember these are like supposed to be very similar to Romas or like San Marzanos. The other tomato I got is the Haasinator hybrid tomato. This one has 10 seeds, so it's a little bit less, but these are also really big tomatoes, if you can see. And these are 73 days to maturity. This is more of a slicing tomato. So this is a tomato you put on sandwiches or salads and stuff like that. And the other tomato that I showed you would be best for sauces. I did get some cucumbers. These are Max Pack Cucumber, 50 seeds and 55 days to maturity. I am excited for these. I love cucumbers. I like growing cucumbers. I never have luck with cucumbers because the cucumber beetles kill my cucumbers quite literally every year. Sweet corn. This is the Seminole XR hybrid sweet corn. This also got amazing reviews on their website. This says it has 150 seeds in here and it's 80 days to maturity. I'm actually really excited about this. We are going to plant a whole, it's like 50 feet by 30 foot plot of sweet corn this year. I got 2 types of watermelons. This is a sweetie pie watermelon. It's just supposed to be really, really sweet tasting. It's got 30 seeds and it's 75 days to maturity. These you want a lot of room for. There's 10 seeds in here and it's 85 days to maturity. I have one more melon. This is a Honey Rock cantaloupe. I think these were the ones that get 3 to 5 pounds. Honey Rock cantaloupe, 30 seeds in here, and these are 85 days. So I'm excited for these. Okay, last I have some squash and pumpkins. So these, this is a Small Wonder spaghetti squash. I usually grow spaghetti squash every year, but I wanted a smaller version because the ones that I grow, they get like this big. And then roasting them in the oven and cutting them in half can get a little, it's a little bit of a task. And so I wanted ones that are small. This squash is a red curry squash. These are like smaller squash, but they look kind of cool. I was like, And it said, the reason I got these, I do remember this. The reason I got these is because in the description, it said it was good for soups and sauces and like kind of like a very versatile squash. Like you could roast it. You can use it for a lot of different things. You can use it for pies. It said pies too. I was like, I like that. I like a squash that I can use for multiple things. Pies, soups, stuff like that. So I'm excited about that one. And lastly, we have 3 different kinds of pumpkins. These are Casperita pumpkins. These are like mini pumpkins, real small. I grow these for my son because he really, really likes little baby mini pumpkins. And these are white. And these are really cute. We enjoy picking pumpkins with him. That's one of his favorite things to do. So got those. Weeby little pumpkins. I grow these basically every year too. These are just like a smaller pumpkin. These are good for kids, for painting. You can also cut these open and roast them. So I like these. And you're not, the thing is like, I don't want like a huge pumpkin or a huge squash. I don't want to have to be like cutting it open, putting this huge pumpkin in my oven because it's going to take forever to cook. So I like these because they're just smaller. This is a new one. I've never grown this before. Have never even heard of it before. It's a Seminole pumpkin. It said it was good for pies, good for roasting and making pies. And I make a lot of baked goods from my pumpkins in the fall because I do farmers markets here in our town and we own sort of like a micro bakery. We do like breads and baked goods and stuff. So I do like to make everything with homemade pumpkin when we sell it in the farmers market. I actually kind of stopped saying the amount of seeds and the number of days. I don't know if you guys are really interested in that or not, but you can look that up on the website as well. So that's it. Check out Haas. I'll let you guys know kind of how I like these when I grow them. Maybe I'll do kind of like a video at the end of the year, just like giving a review on the varieties and how they did and how they tasted and what we thought. Because my favorite thing to do is try new seeds. So if you guys actually have any recommendations for seed companies that you like that are affordable, and preferably, you know, smaller business, smaller family owned businesses, I prefer to support that over, you know, going to just like a local feed store or grocery store and buying them there. Let me know in the comments too if anybody's tried any of these and what your experience was with them. if you liked them, if you didn't like them, what you didn't like, or what you liked about them. So that is it for this video. I am going to be vlogging our goat birth. Our goats are due any week, any day now. We're just kind of waiting. It's just a waiting game. So I am going to try to vlog that. Hopefully I can remember to. And the chaos is our first kidding season. And I was going to make a video of like what I have in my goat birthing kit. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that, or if that's just like everybody kind of already knows. I don't know. Let me know. But all right, I'll see you guys. Hopefully the next time I see you guys, our goats are giving birth.